Hello and welcome to Campus Connect. I'm your host, Brittany Hendricks, and I have a special show for you all today. Here I have makeup artist Joseph Brown. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing today?
Hey, how's it doing?
So, Joseph, tell me, what brings you to Kentucky State University?
Well, being where I'm from, which is Chicago, Illinois, the talents there was so many and they were so broad, and I kind of was getting, like, my talents were kind of getting overlooked and overshadowed, so I felt like it would be smart to go somewhere that really wasn't too known and kind of brand myself, like brand my name, my brand, and give myself a name and kind of put the city on the map as well. So yeah, so this is my second year here at Kentucky State, I'm a business major, business marketing major. I plan to work a lot in building my own brand and constructing my own business in the future with my degree in marketing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. So, what is your classification here at Kentucky State?
I'm currently a sophomore. This is my third semester being here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, being that your talent is makeup, what inspired you to do makeup?
I always tell people that it has to be a passion because I don't come from anybody or my family, no one wears makeup for real. Like, I'm the only one who really stumbled upon it and just was fascinated with it. Like, I used to always grow up and look at magazines and watch, TV and just see like, oh my God, these people are beautiful. Why the people around me don't look like that, And and that was basically what incited my passion for makeup. I just kind of did my research on it. I started playing in it, and yeah, here I am today, just steady growing in my craft, being self-taught and all. No practice or anything. I just kind of just stumbled upon it, and now I'm just steady working on it because it's new to me every time I do it.
Yeah. So, how do you teach yourself how to do makeup? Or do you watch other tutorials?
Yeah, it's a lot that comes with it. You read books, just like you educate yourself about any other craft. You do your research online. You do your research in the library. Like there's books about it. There's videos about it on YouTube, and you get inspired from a lot of different things. So.
Well, I'm not a makeup person. So when I ran across you last year, and you did an amazing job at the Professional Show
Thank
with
you.
makeup, and I see you all the time on Instagram, and you do an amazing job. So can you tell me what would be certain looks for myself that I can go about on a daily basis?
Well, for you in particular, you have really great skin from the looks of it right now, so you don't need a lot of foundations and stuff because usually foundation is used to even your skin tone now. Like if you have everybody has uneven skin tone, but for the most part yours is pretty even. So if anything, you'll probably want to lean more towards a powder instead of a liquid because liquid is when your face is kind of just all different shades and lights and in person. So for you in particular, like I said, it would just be great to just dust a little powder on, just keep your face matte and shine free, and probably some concealer wouldn't hurt, just for under eye, dark circles or whatever. Because even if they're not prominent, everybody has a little discoloration under the eyes, so pop a little, concealer under there, and you'll be good to go.
Awesome. So what are you wearing today? I see you have your lipstick going on and a little shadow. So.
Actually, today is a no makeup look. Honestly, I have on a little concealer under here and some good old, little lip gloss, clear lip gloss. That's about it.
Lip gloss.
And everything else is fair game. It's just all me.
So if anybody wants to contact you, how could we go about reaching you?
Well, I have a mobile telephone, of course. But I'm actually currently working on an online portfolio, which will be titled www.downtownmrbrown.com, and that will be launching in January 16th to be exact. So I'm working on that. You can look out for that. But until then, you can find me on Instagram, of course, at Downtown Mr. Brown, and that's basically how it's spelled, DOWNTWN, no O, MRBIOWN. And yeah, and Facebook at J Hollywood, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah, those are my, links. But it's best to contact me directly. And like I said, when I launch my online website, it'll be a great way for people to see my work and book me and stay in touch with me, if they want to book me or whatever.
Well, of course, I've booked you before. I absolutely love your work.
Yeah.
You did my makeup for my birthday, and I really
Yeah, and
appreciate
I
that.
love you as a
So
client and a friend. Like, yeah, it's easy working with you when you have like good skin, and, it's just really pretty already. It makes my job a lot easier.
well, thank you. So for girls who are not familiar with makeup, what would be some first advice that you can give to girls who don't are not familiar with makeup, they're pretty scared and they don't know who to talk to? What would be some first steps that you can advise them to take?
Well, the less is more.
Absolutely.
Less is more. I always live by that. Less is definitely more. Like, it's just good to be aware of your face and what works for you. Like, it's okay to get inspired by certain things, but you should always tweak it to make sure it works for you and your face. And that's my biggest, like, piece of advice I can give, because there are so many people who it's hit and miss. It's hit and miss with a lot of people, and I just would like to just say, do what works for you. You can implement all the elements you see on the pictures and on the videos and stuff, but make sure it works for your face.
So what are some do's and don'ts? There's a lot of I see a lot of, people on campus and, everybody, we try to keep up with the latest trends. It's fall fashion. So what are some do's and don'ts that you live by with your makeup?
Well, I know a lot of people will be, really interested to hear about eyebrows. They are important. However, you, okay, the eyebrow trend started a little like early last year. Sometime it was big on the runway and with models and stuff. Like, people were filling in their eyebrows to make them appear thicker, because thicker brows make you look younger and also make you look healthier and just, just more, I guess, defined. Your face look more sculpted and defined. But what that is, if you already have thick eyebrows, it's not a good idea to make them thicker. And if you don't have not so thick eyebrows, get them arched first to create a shape, and then you go and just define the shape that's already there. You don't go and just go off the tangent. Like, that's not the move.
With the eyebrows, when you speak on them, I think the eyebrow trend is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't know how to go about that today.
Yeah.
So
It's really easy. It's not as big of an idea as people make it. Like, you literally just fill in where it's sparse, just the places that don't have as much hair.
Well, that's what we have you for, honey.
Well, yeah,
You're gonna help.
I can definitely show you the correct way to do it, because you're not supposed it's not supposed to be a night and day difference. Like, it will be overall, but your focal point of your face shouldn't just be, oh, you have filling in your brows today. It's necessary, but it ain't the look.
Okay. And being that you are a business major, where do you see yourself, marketing your brand 5 years from now?
I would love to be on the marketing team with a major cosmetic line, like, Mary Kay, or, just anything. I said Mary Kay in particular because I had this conversation with a friend not too long ago. Mary Kay doesn't have a face. Like, it's a great cosmetic brand, but there's not a face for Mary Kay.
No,
and
it's not.
Which means, I just feel like nowadays people gravitate more towards what's in their face and what's, popular at the moment. So I feel like if they had like a celebrity face, like, cause Mac has Rihanna, Revlon or CoverGirl, they have like Fergie and all these other people. Like, if you have a major face for your brand, I feel like it can sell a lot more. But at the same time, they've been around for years. Like, people have been using Mary Kay for like decades.
Yeah.
But I feel like they will be a lot more profitable if they made, if they like kind of revamped their line and had a face for it.
Yeah.
So I would just like to be on the marketing team, just to, implement new ideas for brands that people kind of, are the younger generation, I say, is kind of unaware about.
Yeah.
But that's really good.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Joseph. I really appreciate you today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we'll be back with Campus Connect, and you want to stay tuned because we're going to have a special tutorial from Mr. Brown.
It's crazy. You can't be on this pedestal, no matter how much I let you down. Too long, too long, too long. Yeah, you trapped. Ain't going nowhere, nowhere. Only, yeah. Only, only. She told me I'm dying, I'm trying to survive. Never be enough if it's just me. And now she question if it's real when I say I love you. I guess it's hard to feel when I'm never even there. Actions speak louder than words, and they say I don't care. One more so they can help look me in. What makes the world go round? This is the end. This is the end. This is the end. I never do it again. Do it again. I never do it again. This is the end. This is the end.
Welcome back to Campus Connect. I'm your host, Brittany Hendricks, and we have Joseph Brown doing a tutorial on his makeup segment. So, today, what look are we going for today?
So today I'm going to show you guys how to transition from a daytime look to an evening look for fall.
Okay,
So
awesome.
yeah, what I'm going to show you is just a fresh face that you can wear in the workplace or to school or to class or wherever. And I'm going to just show you how, simple tweaks can make it an evening look as well. Like, if you want to go out for dinner or for cocktails or whatever you're going to do tonight, And,
So what product are we using for the face?
Well, I'm just gonna, put a little liquid foundation on her. I mix 2 tones, and I'm gonna, find her skin tones just so her skin tone will be even. It'll just look fresh and polished. And you just wanna, just get it in really good because with liquid foundation, it tends to look cakey if you don't blend it in really well. That's what any makeup blend is all about, blending.
And what about the brushes? What kind of brushes that you use? What brush did you use for the foundation?
Well, this is actually a foundation brush from BH Cosmetics, and I have a whole set, and there's different brushes for different things. So this brush is particularly for blended foundation and liquid foundation, to be exact. So you can see the difference in her face right now from the right side and the left side. Yeah, just from liquid foundation, that's just one coat. So I'm gonna do the other side right now. And this, like I said, is just to even out her skin tone and make everything appear to be, look up her.
Now, as you apply the liquid foundation, do we add anything else to it? Because I heard that liquid foundation sometimes it can run. So
It can tend to look shiny. So if she has pretty dry skin, so I wouldn't opt for powder. But if you were a person with oily skin, or you just tend to get greasy or shiny looking throughout the day, I will pop a powder on top of this just so you can stay matte and stay shine free.
Okay.
But she has pretty matte skin from the looks of things, so we're not going to use powder today.
So when advising someone to use foundation, they have to know the difference if they have oily skin,
Combination skin or normal skin.
normal skin.
Normal to dry, combination to oily, or yeah. So yeah, that's the foundation. Very fresh, very subtle, and you just do it on the face.
Yeah, it looks very natural.
Yeah, don't take it down to the neck. That's a mistake a lot of people make. They take the foundation all the way down to the neck, and then they get all over your clothes and all that good stuff. Anybody got time for that?
Right.
So next, I'm just going to show you guys. I'm going to actually fill in her brows to show you the difference between, a slight brow filler.
Right, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part.
And it's really simple and easy. You guys are going to be amazed.
Now, with her brows, she has very thin eyebrows. So are you going to...
So I'm just going to slightly make them a little more defined.
Okay.
Yep, not crazy thick, but just follow her natural shape and make them a little more defined to where they scope her face.
Now, this utensil that you're using, what kind of brush is this?
It's a spoolie.
It's a spoolie?
It's a spoolie, and people just use them to brush the eyebrows up and keep them in place,
Okay. And this comes with the set as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm using here is a brow product called Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the
Okay.
shade Ebony. This is the one I personally use myself.
Now, is there a preference with the shade of
Yeah,
color?
because you have to know what matches your just like anything, you have to know what matches your hair color and your hair color basically. So she has like kind of a dark brown to black brown kind of hair color, so we're gonna just go with that. So it can
Awesome.
just look natural, you know?
Yes.
So I'm gonna just take it and I'm gonna start from the arch because that's typically where you want the most definition for your eyebrow is the arch.
Okay.
And then whatever you have left, you can just take it and bring it to the front.
Wow, it's amazing how that you covered that up.
Yeah, what you do is just, like I said, slightly fill it in. You don't have to go crazy with it. Just slightly fill it in and give it a little more shape and definition. And you don't need any more products, just brush it to get it all to look good and even.
And then we're gonna do the other side as well.
Yep.
Now, some people, I heard they use pencil.
Yeah, you can use the pencil, but I just prefer to use the gel cream because it just looks way more natural than the pencil does.
Okay.
So what I did is just start from like the middle and just take it to the arch. And you see, without all the, that much product, you can just add, it adds a nice defined shape to her eyebrows, to her natural brow.
Yeah.
And with this, and especially with this product, you don't need any concealer or anything like that because
Yeah.
this just always makes it look perfect and precise. So, you can cut out some of the time you spend on your makeup if you get this instead of using a pencil.
Now, how much time do you spend on average doing your makeup?
You know what? We're not going to talk about me, no kidding. But no, typically on an average, if I just want to, it depends. It depends. Like the more you do it, the more the faster you get with it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me now, it used to take me hours. Like it used to take me at least 2 hours to do my makeup. But now, like I said, the more and more you learn about it and everything like that, the faster you become at it. So on average, probably about 30 minutes now. So,
Wow,
yeah,
this
those
is
are
coming together pretty
yeah.
amazing.
Those are the brows. See, quick and easy, not too
Not
painful.
too much, very simple, not
Exactly.
scary looking. We don't want that. No scary brows.
No, God no. Please stop with the major eyebrow filling. Like it's not necessary. Stop coloring your face. That ain't hot kids. Okay. Yep, and that's the brows. So now that the foundation's done, the brows are done, we can just go on with the face. So we're just gonna do something really simple. I'm just gonna pop
Now, when you say face, what are you referring to?
foundation. We're done with the foundation, and we're gonna just do the finishing touches like blush and contour and things like that later to just define her facial features
Okay.
a little more.
Okay.
So right now I'm just go in with a gold here because you can use, I love gold in particular because it can go from day to night, like I was telling you earlier, like,
Yeah.
and because you don't want to spend that much time on your face, your makeup when you got things to do, I ain't got time for that. So, I would suggest using the eyeshadow primer, but it's not necessary sometimes, especially if you're gonna touch up later. So, for the sake of the video though, we're supposed to use the primer, but we're not gonna use the primer.
Okay.
So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just add a little shimmer to her eyes to make her look a little more awake. And what
Now
you do
with this color in particular, why did you choose this? I'm sorry.
because it's a great color. Gold and like silver and things of that nature with shimmer, it's a great color to go from day to night with. Like, because glitter is a neutral for me. Can you open your eyes for me? Yeah, glitter is a neutral for me. Like,
And she has amazing eyes.
she does. They're almond shaped, and I love almond shaped eyes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just put this on the lid, just to add a little, pizzazz to things. And the brush I'm using here is an eyeshadow brush as well. Like there are plenty of eyeshadow brushes, but this is just a really precise one for the lid in particular.
Because, when I was younger, I did not know that there were eyeshadow brushes. I would, I would just take the shadow and just,
Listen,
apply it.
with your finger.
With my finger.
Yeah. Girl, I was when I was first learning, I used to use little paintbrushes. Like I use paintbrushes like that you use to paint pictures with. I was using paintbrushes because I didn't have my own brush at the time. Like I'm like, okay, I can apply with this, I guess. So that's what I did. And what you do is just pat the eyeshadow on. You don't really want to
Yeah, you don't want to smudge it.
Yeah, you don't
want
to rush it. I mean, smudge it. When you smudge it, that's for a smoky eye, but that's something totally different from what we're going for now. So, yeah. So you can up your eyes. And what I'm going to do is just define the crease a little more close for me. So you see that just adds a little something to the eyes. And I'm just going to define the crease a little more with the brown.
Okay.
And I'll take the fluffy brush for that so we can just get it all around, you know?
Okay.
Close your eyes for me.
Wow, Joseph, that looks amazing. I love the lipstick. Everything, it looks amazing today. And thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun.
I appreciate it. That's our show. I'm your host, Brittany Hendricks. Thank you for watching Campus Connect. Until next time, have a great evening.
You can't be on this pedestal, no matter how much I let you down.